Welcome, gentlemen, to week 4 recap. It was not a good week for me. Not even a little. So, I lost to Russ. Big surprise. I know. Yeah. I put up 71 points. There's never been a time where I've put up such little points. And my highest player, Aaron Jones, trade bait, just in case anybody knows, only got 17.9 points. And then everyone else took a dump. But like I said, I'm riddled with fucking injuries. And I didn't play Jordan Love. But who would play Jordan Love over Josh Allen? Who the fuck would do that? I'm not going to do it. But Jordan Love put up a shit ton of points. And he was on my bench. So, yes, I lost to Russ. Big surprise, right? So, let's go to the next matchup here, which was Rasheed's knees, which is now JT, against Rio. And don't get me wrong, Rio took the L because JT put up 145.9 points to Rio's 108.04. And I forgot to tell you, I lost 71.5 to 127.86. So yeah, bravo. Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm not. But JT's team kind of just came out on fire. Nico Collins, CJ Stroud, that's a great connection. DeAndre Swift showed up. I don't know if you guys know this, but DeAndre Swift was on the pinnacle of being benched. Because, you look at, his last, which I think JT sent it to, Swift was so bad. But Swift put up 29.5 points. Even though JT had a guy on his lineup put up 0. And that was Rashid Rice, which now we all know Rasheed's knees because Patrick Mahomes literally took out one of his best wide receivers. I don't know if you guys have seen the video yet, but you look, and Patrick Mahomes literally dove into Rasheed's fucking knee and just fucked it all up. It was kind of funny. But, like I said, JT took the win over Rio, 145 to 108. Next matchup, we had the Shockers against Tyreek's Dusty Rubbers. And the Shockers is Kevin, and Tyreek's Dusty Rubbers is Paxton. And this was actually a very close matchup. I still wouldn't even, 71 points. It was a close matchup. Kevin had 80, and Paxton had 87. So Paxton takes the win. Both of them had a very good fight on tight end, though. If you look here, Mike Gesicki put up 0.1 points, and Kyle put up 0 points. And, just disappointing. And Anthony Richardson put up 5 points. I mean, solid week. It was a rough matchup for them. But Paxton takes the win, which means next we have Mr. Avery, who 0-3. I mean, he needed a win here, but he was going up against and Chris Przinski. And Chris, I think he got tired of losing blowouts. And this was actually a very good matchup for an 0-3 against an 0-3. This was a great matchup. And if they would have played anyone else in the league, they would have pissed all over all of us. The closest one would be JT at 145, but besides that, the rest of us were not even close to this. But it was a very good matchup. We had Mr. Avery Wyatt, who had Baker Mayfield, who put up 30 points. He had Malik Neighbors, who's just killing it as a rookie, who got 23.1 points. Rashid Shaheed put up 15.7. And then Chris had Dak only put up 19, but he had Derrick Henry, who just pissed all over them. Like, Josh Allen did not show up to this at all. He got me like 6 points. Terrible. But Chris had Derrick Henry and Tony Pollard, who finished it out strong, Justin Jefferson, and the 49ers defense. Fred Warner there. Fred Warner did a great job. And then, of course, we have our disappointment of the year, Mr. Christian McCaffrey, who I still love him. He's a great player and everything, but he's just up there because he did not do well. But last matchup of the night, we have Mason against Eric. And Mason put up a good fight and took the dub, 135-109 against Eric. He had CeeDee Lamb, who had 23 points. He had Jaden Reed, who put up 27.1 points. And he also had Kyron Williams, who put up 20.4. So a good week. Very good week to everyone. So let's take a look here at the standings. On top, we got JT, or She's Knees, 4-0. We have Mason at 3-1, Kevin at 3-1, Russ at 3-1, and then we got me at 2-2, Paxton at 2-2, Rio at 1-3, Chris at 1-3, Eric at 1-3, and Wyatt at 0-4. So, got a lot of possibilities here, guys. And I mean, we'll see how it goes right now. If I remember correctly, top 4 teams go, but let's not worry about that right now. So, like I said, got a lot of football ahead of us, and since I'm doing this on YouTube now, I'm going to look at the Week 5 matchups. And who do we got? We got me against Mason, Rio against Paxton, Chris against JT, which I think everyone besides JT is pulling for Chris in that matchup because we got 1-3 Chris against 4-0 JT. Can we take out the man on top? We'll see. Next, we have young Eric's excellent team against Kevin. And then we have Russ against Wyatt. We will see what happens here. But you never know. So, good luck in Week 5, gentlemen. We'll talk to you next week.